Hey, what up guys? Juan here. Today is February 11, 2017, and we're going to be going over how to clay bar, ceramic coat, and everything on my new 2017 Dodge Charger ScatPack. So what you're going to need today is, of course, some microfiber towels. So hopefully you guys have some of those. If not, I'll put a link in the description for some that I purchased for pretty inexpensive, 12 towels for like 13 bucks from Chemical Guys. You're also going to need a clay bar. I went ahead and got the Chemical Guys original yellow clay, and then you're also going to need some ceramic coating, which I got sea quartz, the hydrophobic protection. You know, you can use anything you want. This isn't like me telling you to buy specific brands. I like Chemical Guys because they seem pretty fair on the prices and their products work really well. When it comes to the ceramic coating, I did a lot of research and sea quartz came up as one of the top results for one of the better ones. Sea quartz is a small little bottle. I'll show you guys later on in the video. You won't need that bottle. Will do the entire car, and this is going to be protection for the rest of the vehicle that wasn't clear broad. Alright, so we're going to start that clay barring process. If you're not aware with clay bar, you're going to need, of course, a clay like I showed you guys earlier, and you're going to need some microfiber towels. I have a couple boxes here. These are just your standard microfiber towels. I got these from Chemical Guys. They're pretty inexpensive. These are the ones we're going to be using for the clay bar, basically wiping off all that stuff when we get done clay barring it. And then I also have these. They're called El Gordo Professional, also from Chemical Guys. These are very good for when to remove the ceramic coating. So when we get there, we'll go ahead and use those. So you're gonna need your clay, and you're gonna need some quick detail spray. I like to use the Adams quick detail spray because it does give it a very good lubrication surface. Some of the manufacturers use like a specific clay lube, but it's pretty much the same thing, so you'll be fine with that. And like I stated earlier, you would have to check your car because every car is a little bit different. And with my car being new, it has very minimal anything on it so far. If your car is older, you will probably have to get the swirls removed. If you have very fine, like very fine swirls, like just a couple here and there, the actual ceramic coating will fill those in basically. But if it's like heavy swirls, like your car has, you know, even over like maybe 5,000 miles potentially, or 10,000 depending on how you wash it and where you go, you will need to get it full paint correction polished. So what we're going to do here is we're going to break off a piece of clay. We're going to need like a third of it for starters. And then we'll put the rest back in the box so it doesn't get too hard or anything. And clay doesn't last very long in the box. I mean, it does last, you know, a few weeks or even a few months, but because you know, clay barring is not something I do on a regular basis, and because I'm going to do ceramic coating, I'm going to use the whole bar today. There's no point to be kind of skimming on the clay since, you know, I'm not planning to use it on anything else, and, you know, like I said, the car is getting ceramic coated today, so we won't really worry about that. So what you're going to do is you're going to knead the clay in your hand. Clay is pretty sticky, of course, so that's what it's designed to do. So you're going to knead it in your hand pretty good, and what you want to do is you want to make like a disc out of it, like a circle. So we're going to start doing that. So that's what they call dead clay. After it touches the ground, that's it. So we're going to get a new piece. So you're going to take your quick detail spray, you're going to spray it on there, take your clay, and you're going to start going back and forth like this. You can actually hear it when the clay is actually working. You can actually hear certain materials get picked up. Basically what you want to do is you want to keep doing this until you don't hear anything anymore. Basically you want to hear like a smooth surface of clay. This is also going to take away any type of contaminants, like any excess wax or polish or anything. So, and make sure you keep it very lubricated. You don't want dry clay on your car. And basically what we're going to work with here is we're going to work with basically one panel. Right here, there's a pretty rough spot in here. So I don't hear anything crazy. What you do is you're going to knead the clay back in your hands. And what we're doing is we're putting the contaminants in the middle of the clay bar where it's going to get held. Now we're going to take one of our microfiber rags here. We're going to wipe off the excess. So there's the fender is done. Like I said, if your car is pretty heavily contaminated, it's going to take a lot longer, and you're going to have to do a lot more passes over the same area. If you take it to a professional, what they'll do is, like I said, they'll polish the whole car out. They won't wax it, but they'll use the clay to remove any excess polish. So we'll go ahead and keep going. If you notice, I stopped right here on the fender, not all the way. It's because of my clear bras on there. You don't clay clear bra, they clay it. They clay the car, they install the clear bra. So